There we go. I'm very excited about this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Vibing, where we celebrate, support, and explore local food and beverage people. And I'm here with some amazing barbecue folks. This is our barbecue episode. I'm here with Chris.
Hi, my name is
Akil.
Oh,
sorry. We'll get there. And Sarah, Akil's better half. But yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about barbecue. So I'll let you do what you were going to do and introduce yourself, kind of tell us about yourself and what you're doing and what you're up to and all that.
for sure. Yeah, my name is Chris. I'm one of the owners of Golden Oak BBQ and Taproom, opening up in downtown Phoenix later this year. We're excited to be in this valley. It's going to be a combination of all styles of barbecue with Hispanic background. And our director of operations, executive chef Grant, is curating this menu that's going to be exciting for our guests to try for the first time, for sure. Yeah.
You were also a part of our Sunday dinner at the Deuce.
That's correct, yes.
BBQ Edition.
BBQ Edition.
You did this incredible beef cheeks with
chimichurri, some elote. Yeah,
incredible.
For sure.
So,
We were excited for that part. Yeah.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Akil Zakariya. I'm one half of Beerded BBQ.
Beerded with two E's.
Beerded.
Like bearded.
Yeah, you got to remember the beer in Beerded.
Because I tried to look you up earlier and I put BEA and that's not there.
What's there?
We moved on.
BEE is better. Because I like
it's
beer.
catchier.
So it works.
Exactly. Shout out to my my aunt Melissa. She put me on. She's like, "Why not do that?" I was like, "It makes sense." So I took it, ran with it.
See the change, and I was like, "I like this."
Yeah, and I brew beer. I love beer. It only makes sense. So yeah, been doing this for 5 years now. Our style is Arizona BBQ. If you don't know what that means or what it is, stick tuned.
We'll get into it.
We'll get into it. I can't give you all the goods right now. And I'm going to pass it to Sarah. Also, it's Akil Zakariya, Meat Maestro.
I'm Sarah Zakariya. I'm the chief curator of Beerded BBQ. So my background really just comes from hospitality on the luxury side, and we were kind of...
She's selling herself short. She has to try all the food I make.
I have to try
She's tried all the barbecue. All the barbecue I've made, she's had to try. She's selling herself short.
But yeah, I'm the front end. I like the experience. I want people to feel comfortable, warm. I want feedback. I want to incorporate what the community wants. And
love that.
Yeah, so that's my purpose. I'm the chief curator.
I love that.
Yeah.
The fun thing about owning your own business is you can give yourself whatever title you want.
Yes.
My official title, bestowed by myself, is Chief Vibes Officer. So yeah.
Hey, the guys who are cutting the meat, I'm calling them lead samurais.
I love that so much.
I'm calling them lead samurais.
Incredible.
You get to when you do your own thing and you make your own business, you get that opportunity to have fun with things and make it your own.
Totally.
And so you're not suffocated by an employer who has to tell you like what it is.
Hell yeah. Heck yeah. So both of you are currently doing mobile, right? You're at Tempe Eats, but you do pop-ups. You were at pop-ups doing Nikki's BBQ.
Correct.
You're now moving to brick and mortar, and would you call Tempe Eats brick and mortar, or is it like a bridge?
I would say it's brick and mortar because it's permanent.
Right.
But the feel very much is still a pop-up.
Yes.
When you go and check it out, it's still very much a pop-up, There's still tables. I'm still outside. Covered patio. We've upgraded. Covered patio.
We got fans.
We've upgraded. We've upgraded. But it is permanent, so I'd call it a brick and mortar. It's a food hall, so there's other vendors in there as well.
So the reason I bring that up, because I'm curious, when you were both, or all three of you, starting your businesses, and you're starting in a mobile setting and now moving into brick and mortar, I'm very fascinated with like the decision between starting brick and mortar or starting mobile, and like why people do one or the other. I imagine that there's a substantial financial difference, But give me an idea of like, I guess what you like when you started, what the mentality was. Did you always plan on going brick and mortar? And then like, how has that journey been? And what are you like? Yeah, how's that evolution been?
Yeah, so for us at Nikki's BBQ, when we approached it, we're like, our end goal is a brick and mortar.
Okay.
But we thought it was going to be a 2 to 3 year process. We were going to be Nikki's Burger
10
joint.
months.
Yeah. It went quick. It went quick.
Yeah.
But when we looked at it, me and my the employee that we had, TJ Osborne, which is now our operations manager for Golden Oak, we looked at it as just like an opportunity just to market ourselves, get our face out there and network and give people something, you know. So when I started reaching out, I didn't understand the whole pop-up process, what that looked like, what does it look like. So then I just reached out to the city. I reached out to Chandler, Gilbert, Chandler. I was like, hey, I see these vacant spots. Can I just open a 10 by 10 setup? They're like, no, you can't. Yeah, you know. And then Mesa gave Dave Valencia, the owner of Oro, my information. We connected. And then 3 weeks later, we did our first pop-up.
Cool.
And so it was just like trial and error. We were like, I wanted to be in downtown Phoenix, so we did places like Roses by the Stairs or Thunderbird Lounge, and we did late nights, and we tested things out and like what worked, what didn't work. And we're like, all right, cool. Beginning of this year, we're going to try different things. We added the burger to the menu, and then we wanted just to focus on the East Valley. At the same time, Dave and I were like, hey, we need to grow Oro's name, but I also we're at the point now where it's going to get hot. I don't want to do the pop-ups, but this is an opportunity for us to start entertaining brick and mortars.
Yeah.
And so we were looking at Arcadia, Tempe. We even looked at North Scottsdale. And we came down to downtown Phoenix, and everything that Dave and I wanted is in the place.
Yeah.
The rustic like approach, where we're in a high density space where I call it the melting pot, where there's a lot of different like backgrounds in downtown Phoenix, and we're like, cool, we're gonna bring barbecue. There's not a lot of places down here like this, but then we're gonna do a full service restaurant, which is not traditionally like barbecue,
right?
But then we're gonna add a lot of my Peruvian background to the menu.
So cool.
We're gonna add some Mexican items on the menu, and we're like, okay, cool, this is gonna be something special.
Yeah.
That we're fortunate that it was faster than two years. I'll tell you that.
Do you feel like the pop-up was almost like a R&D for, you know, trying new things and bringing new things to the menu and kind of like testing things out?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
it did.
cool.
But the main thing for us was the networking, the people we got to meet, and the opportunities that I didn't pass out on opportunities. Like our first big event was Thunderbird's New Year's Eve party.
Cool.
That was a big one. It was a big day for TJ and I. We were doing like a 15, 16 hour. We're smoking like 12 briskets and 4 pork butts. We introduced the cheeseburgers. It was a long 24 to 48 hours, but it was worth it. Cool. It was fun to see people try our food and give their feedback on us. Yeah. You know, and
cool.
I'm just riding the ride, man. You know?
I love it, man. I love it. What about you?
Yeah. Well, our journey's a little longer. Been doing pop-ups. It would have been 5 years come December doing pop-ups. We started this really during COVID. You know, me and my wife, we both lost our jobs. Luckily, I still was working at Rent House, and I still had an income stream. I was used to having 2 jobs, being, you know, in those 20s, you know, you can just rip and run. So I had 2 jobs for a long time. Yeah. And so, you know, I lost a stream of income. She lost hers as well. We were both worked in hotels, and, you know, barbecue is like my hobby. Figured I made pretty good barbecue. So I was like, hey, maybe we should start selling my barbecue.
Yeah.
Unlike Chris, I didn't ask anybody. I definitely, you know, I was a big... you
were a gorilla.
We were big proponents of the... It's
ask for forgiveness.
You know, you ask for forgiveness before you ask for permission. You know, I was a big proponent of that. Yeah. So, you know, we were out here doing our pop-ups. You know, I made sure we were safe, but, you know, I didn't ask anyone because I didn't know.
Yeah.
No one really helps you out.
Unless
Unless you were to call, there's nowhere just to look up information. It's so muddled a little bit. And we kind of just ran. You know, we just started doing pop-ups. Our first pop-up was at the Wayward. And shouts out to the owner of those guys. And then, you know, we kind of just went from place to place, mostly choosing breweries, because that's like my background, and I know a lot of breweries don't have food.
Right.
So we just started branching out to all the breweries and, you know, started doing catering. And, you know, I don't think necessarily, I think we were getting to a point where we wanted to be more permanent. Doing pop-ups for 4 years, breaking down, setting up, weekends, week out, you know, the whole, you know, just so much time. And this summer, as I'm getting older, because I'm not in my 20s anymore, so I can't rip and run.
I hear that.
I decided, I was like, no, Sarah, it's done. I'm tired. I don't want to do it anymore. And Fish Pop had opened up in at Tempe Eats. Shouts out to those guys. And I was like, I want to try it. So my father and I went down there, tried the food, but ended up talking to the owner of Tempe Eats and, you know, breaking bread with her, and then decided, you know, like, hey, they got vendor space. It's not too far from home. That's a big thing. I don't want to be too far from home. You know, it's only like a 10-minute drive, 15-minute drive. And, you know, boom.
Are you still doing pop-ups? Or are you pretty much focused on
special events?
Special events.
We're doing Ren's Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
And
we'll be back at Kitsune for Tyler's.
Tamagotchi?
No, well, of course Tamagotchi, because I'm never giving that up. But we'll be their anniversary. So we'll do like specialty ones, you know, like especially for people that, you know, have helped us and, you know, we like and enjoy their presence. Yeah. Everyone else, you got to contact us.
We have a minimum.
There's a minimum.
Sarah, you mentioned that you came from like the luxury. Yeah. He said hotels.
That's where we met, actually.
So how was that transition from like hotels with a catering department and like the whole infrastructure? Like I'm in events, so I know the difference between like I'm putting on a festival by myself and here's this like event at a hotel that has janitorial and catering department and all this stuff. So how was that transition from like all the infrastructure to you are the infrastructure?
Just really do all the things. You wear all the hats. I think the biggest takeaway is like the unreasonable hospitality that you get from working in a luxury setting. Yeah. And how important it is to put the customer first where appropriate. You know, also the nice thing about branching out is you don't always have to be unreasonably hospitable.
Sure.
You know,
there's a little more. It's more comfortable. It's more like it's more like welcoming somebody into your kitchen as opposed to welcoming somebody into a white cloth restaurant.
Yeah. So you know, customer service has never been something I struggle in, and it's always been so easy to adapt. Like you said, wearing all the hats, that's hard. You're like greeting all the people and then you're like, oh wait, the trash is full. Oh wait, we need more containers, Sarah. Oh, we need more sauce cups. So yeah, it's an adjustment. Answer the phone. Yeah, who has the barbecue phone? We have to assign who has the barbecue phone. But it's been really fun. The freedom is nice, and to make the experience what we want it to be is really great.
Well, I think too, like, a lot of people go into mobile food without maybe with some like restaurant experience, but definitely not to the level of like a fine dining or hotel or something. So like going into a pop-up or a mobile food setting with that hospitality like experience, I think almost sets you apart, because like people probably step away from their experience with you thinking like, that was really cool. Like that was a little more personal than just like, here's your food.
Dude,
like,
we go and we hand out samples. We're talking to them. What's your feedback? What do you like? What would you like to see on the menu? You know, talking about us personally. I think also what's huge for us is our family, and
Yeah.
we both got laid off from the hospitality industry and made the pivot to this business, so it's never lost on us that we're doing this for our children.
Yeah.
And
I
so
hear that.
I think you connect with people, like, this isn't just a money grab for us, like, this is how we provide
Yeah.
for our family, and
Well, it's a
something
passion
we
project,
love.
too. Yeah,
we
100%.
really love doing it, so it's important.
I love that. Akil, you mentioned brewing. You worked for Wren House.
I did.
You helped brew that fest beer. That one, is that right?
Yeah.
Did I understand that?
I've helped brew many awards.
Yeah.
Of the beers that Red House
Look, so,
Let's not just deny that.
Yeah.
Spellbinder Gold in 2020.
but
Luke Warndike, I appreciate you.
But I gotta. So the reason why the fest beer stands out to me is because like GABF happens essentially during Oktoberfest. So the fest beer is one of the most competitive categories at GABF because of the time of year it is. Obviously IPAs are very competitive because everybody's making a hazy and everybody's. But fest beer to me is like a category that like everyone submits into, and for Arizona to have won that gold medal. I remember we were in the same place when that happened. And it was so cool.
Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know.
I know.
Now I do know.
I know because it hit my brain so much because I was like, this is a huge deal for the beer industry in Arizona. This is a huge deal for Wren House. So like, I'm curious, like, your brewing. Give me a bit about your brewing background. How did you get into brewing? How did you get into the beer industry?
Yeah. So I actually started out as a home brewer. And a beer nerd.
Heck yeah.
I was a
Huge beer nerd.
We need to talk more about that.
Oh, please.
Sarah, can you take this package to FedEx for me?
I definitely had my wife drop off packages to USPS that were barbecue sauce
Yep,
and not
I know
beer,
about that.
and not beer to other individuals all across the country so they could try my barbecue sauce, not beer.
Yeah,
We got him, folks. We got him.
Yeah. Move in.
Government busting this on us on Akil gets detained. More at 10. But yeah, so I was a beer nerd, home brewer. Like 8 years ago, went into Wren. Like, hey, I just want to be around beer. Started off as a beer tender. Then slowly moved back into the back of house, helping with packaging, washing kegs.
Heck yeah.
And then, it's a main topic, but it's not a main topic. Then COVID, the pandemic happened. And
it's a pivot point for a lot of people.
yeah. And Wren pivoted in what they did. And we already had a bunch of bartenders. And, you only need so many bartenders giving out to-go beer. So they offered me the opportunity, like, hey, do you want to come in the back full time and learn how to brew?
Heck yeah.
So obviously I knew how to brew, but now I was learning how to brew on a commercial system. And, I've been brewing for 5 years since then. I just left Wren in May of this year to do this full time and to work for ourselves. Thank you. It's work. But yeah, so that background in terms of like brewing just kind of helped in terms of like, I use beer in a lot of my recipes and barbecue sauce, and like I said, the relationships that I know breweries have with food trucks that also helped me to have the ability to sell barbecue at different breweries.
You speak their language.
Yeah, I speak their language. I know. I come in, I talk like, hey, I know that grain, and then I make shop like, oh yeah.
You have a favorite hop strain.
Exactly.
Which is not something a lot of us have.
Exactly.
But you got to be nerdy to have it. What's your favorite hop strain?
My favorite hop strain. Oh wow, it's going to be controversial. Not really. Cohia Nelson for hazy IPAs. Incredible.
Yeah. Mine's Idaho 7.
Idaho 7 is a good classic strain. 7. I like Idaho 7. It's a good classic strain.
That and Mosaic. For me, those two, like, if I have a single hop, If I have like a smash IPA with either Idaho 7 or Mosaic, I'm excited.
I'd probably go Mosaic and then Citra
Okay.
for mine.
Which Citra is the I'd say like between Citra and Centennial, kind of the classic
breweries,
West
you know,
Coast.
breweries like emerged, you know,
Yeah.
in the 2010s and was like, here's the hazies.
Yeah.
Throw all the Citra
Yeah.
you can at it. Boom.
Breweries have been built on that hop.
Yes,
yeah.
they have.
I get nerdy about this stuff.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
So you're all good. Trust me, we're in the same boat. But yeah, so you know, it kind of just helped with us for going to breweries, selling the food, implementing in our recipes.
Yeah.
Brewing is definitely more technical than barbecue.
Really? I'm excited to hear about
It's
that.
more scientific. You got to understand
Yeah.
when you're brewing
For
beer.
sure. Okay, that makes
it's
sense.
way more scientific. You know the amount of wort going into your fermenter. You know the amount of yeast. You know it's going in at this
pH levels,
your
and
pH,
all that.
your
Yes,
temps,
yeah.
your all Play-Doh, everything. It's so scientific.
Yeah. It's biochemistry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. For anyone who is in biochemistry, go to beer. Don't do something boring. Go to beer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just way more scientific.
Yeah.
I find barbecue way more, in cooking. Everyone knows that cooking and
It's intuitive.
it's intuitive.
You can fix mistakes.
There's no recipe.
Yeah.
I ain't got no.
Can you fix a mistake with meat?
Well, with barbecue,
can
when
try.
you smoke something for 12 hours, probably not
Toss
so
it
much.
in sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, for
But in
those.
terms of like seasonings and stuff, like you can add things to like kind of
Even it out.
even things out,
Absolutely.
whatever.
Like I love.
Potato salad all the time.
There you go.
Yeah.
That tastes like you like taste it and you're like, oh, let me add salt or let me add this. With beer, like you commit. Like
Oh, yeah.
the moment that boil is over,
Yeah.
is like you're done. That's what your beer is.
Point, like for you guys, it's a feel thing. Like when something's
Yeah.
on the smoker.
No, absolutely. And it was a little more scientific, brewing's more scientific, and, cooking and burning meat is definitely just kind of intuitive and fun.
Burn.
Hey, most people that don't know, they call bark burnt. So, they're like, oh my God, it's so black. And I'm like, it's supposed to be that way. But yeah, so it's one of those things where, some things go hand in hand, and some things were let me be more creative in terms of what I was used to. And I kind of just, not only molded both of them together in like recipes, but just through the community. Like I said, through the beer community, the food scene, just melding them together.
Yeah, I love that. So, I have to ask you guys. You guys are both professional meat cookers, okay?
Yes.
I am not, but I have recently found my stride with steak, and I'm curious what you think about my particular mix of seasonings for my steak.
All right.
Steak. Let's hear it.
For my steak,
Let's hear it.
medium rare.
Okay.
Only way.
Okay. Sear, and then like 2.5 minutes on each side, and then while basting, and then I'm done. Okay. This is like cast iron on a campfire. Like we're talking like salt, pepper, sage, thyme, and cinnamon. Your thoughts?
It's okay.
Cinnamon is interesting. I think that for me, like, food is so subjective. Like,
Sure.
if you like it, man.
Have you ever had cinnamon on?
No, but I'm going to now. But it's just like.
Can we do it together? Okay, no,
Next
seriously.
episode.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I really want to. I want to see what you think of it.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Okay.
I'm down
If you
for
guys
it.
touch cinnamon sticks. It's the only way it can happen.
Can you hold that mic up? Let him repeat that.
Only if they can touch cinnamon sticks. That's the only way they can
Have
do
you
it.
ever put cinnamon on meat?
I have not, but I've put in like other like more items in some of my cooking, like nutmeg before, but I haven't done cinnamon. I just recently seen something where someone put cinnamon in their pickled red onions. I'm gonna try that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I forget the creator's name, but he's one of those creators.
So
But if you like it, though.
yeah,
If you like it,
I
man.
do like it a
There
lot.
you go, man.
It's
Yeah.
it's different, and it brings this like earthy sweetness to it.
It's like
that I really enjoy.
I eat eggs with ketchup, dog. People.
weird.
That's not weird.
No. Okay. So.
My wife does too. I will hold my comment.
So okay. So I guess the move on from that would be like.
From the cinnamon sticks?
Where do you guys go to find these like new things? Like what do you do to try to like, oh, that's interesting, let me try that? Like, is it just Instagram, or do you guys have other
I think for
of
me, I attribute to my cocktail background too.
Sure.
I was a beverage director back in St. Louis, and so what I did was just like fell deep into it.
Yeah.
I fell deep into like the style of how whiskey's made or tequila's made, and just broke it down.
And cinnamon's a huge part of that.
Yeah, exactly. And so like I was like, what do I like? And I contributed to the food menu too.
Yeah.
So how do I complement that, but also put a little homage to my background? So like pisco's
100%.
always in my cocktail menu of some sort.
Yeah.
And so I think TikTok played a huge factor into my background too. Like I'll just search up some weird stuff or find content creators that do similar to what I do, and take that, build their item, but then give it my own twist, which allowed me to like create my own palette of like what my brisket tastes like is different from everybody else's, and that's awesome, you know.
Obviously we all consume social media, so we're all gonna see it. I want to say like some things I'll take from what I've seen on social media, but for me, because like I truly don't have a background in culinary, I want people to understand this. Your boy really just started cooking for people 5 years ago, and that's it. Like there's no.
There's something to be said about the fact that it's had an impact, and people like it.
Absolutely, but
there's like a talent involved.
You know, my mother, she was a chef. She went to Le Cordon Bleu here in the Valley.
Yeah.
Shout out, Mom. You know, I saw my father like smoking meats in the back. Like he would do turkey. That was about the only time he grilled a lot. Shout out, Pops. For me, with like recipes and like the background, honestly, it really does like. I want everyone to know who watches this. Like, it really comes from like the people that I've met on this journey, and which is our community. Like, I've really grown in terms of cooking and learning from people who I've been around. I'm gonna say one is my boy Kenny, Phoenix Burrito plug. Shout out Kenny. He really helped me understand like sauces and salsa more, and I've really grown to love making those, especially from scratch. And he's helped me grow in that way. My boy Devin, Chef Devin Cunningham, shout out to you. Just being around him and seeing how he operates and how much he puts into it, and then being able to introduce me to others and how they cook, just has given me, like I said, has brought in my horizon in terms of like how I cook or what to use, you know, and just
incredible with flavor.
Yeah, he's incredible with flavors, and Chef Devin, and just like I said, just those are a couple examples of like where inspiration or really what helps me comes from is working with others and gaining that knowledge that I do not have in terms of like that culinary stick. Like I don't.
Do you think that comes a little bit too from your experience with beer, because the beer industry is notoriously collaborative?
It 100% is.
And
I 100% agree. It's so collaborative. Like that was one of
the food industry can be a little more competitive.
I'm glad. So I love that competitiveness.
Sure, but I think like your approach to like, you know, let me collaborate, let me learn from, and you know, you do it too, but like that element of it is harder to find in food than it is in beer.
Yeah.
And so like my next question was going to be about like, how do you guys feel, or like what's your impression of particularly the barbecue community in Phoenix? You said you do Arizona BBQ.
Yes.
That's becoming a thing.
Yeah.
So what's your kind of vibe on the community of barbecue producers, you know, in the valley.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass it to Chris since I've had the mic a lot, and I'd like to drink a little more beer.
Well, I think that the barbecue community is small and niche right now. But I mean, I think it's so small, like an opportunity. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, you guys helped me out last year when I was opening up the pop-up, and I was like asking you guys questions about how to handle the county.
Yes.
And so that allowed me, like, okay, cool, Beerded BBQ. They're killer people. They helped me. It was just a DM that I sent to them.
Yeah.
Just curious on how they handled that. I'm like, all right, cool. These are people that I can attribute to and help, vice versa too. Because if they're going to do that to me, I'm going to do the same thing. And I think seeing Saucy Luke's around and all that stuff, and I think just if we look at not just the barbecue environment, I think the whole pop-up environment is a very tight-knit community where I have had like Ultra Pizza ask me how I did at Tipsy Cactus or La Hamburguesa and all that stuff. Just ask me questions, and I did the same thing to them. And it was so cool to see this community that we're all grinding and we're all in different stages in our lives.
The pop-up, it's a grind.
It's a grind. It's a grind.
It's like, it's a lot of work.
I've seen like Ultra Pizza have like 2 events in one day, and I'm like, I did that for a little bit. It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
But I think the pop-up community, the barbecue community is small, but it's hot right now. The market is hot.
How do you think that's going to change switching over to brick and mortar?
I think that now we're going to start...
a little more territorial?
I think, but our approach is going to be full service.
Yeah.
It's a different environment. You're getting a cocktail program.
Right.
You're getting full service. You're getting a menu that people have not seen Peruvian food as much. You have not seen Mexican food on a barbecue.
I'm very excited about that.
And so it's a different environment. Like the pop-up, a lot of those individuals just focus on the food, but don't focus on the experience.
Yeah.
You know, you guys touch base on that, on talking to them and getting to know them. TJ and I put menus and barbecue sauces at tables. That's going to translate into the brick and mortar because it's like we want them to return. The food's going to bring them in, but the way we made them feel.
I don't know if you guys have ever tried his chimichurri. I don't
think we've had a chimichurri, but
I don't swear on this show very much, but his chimichurri fucks. Okay, it is so good.
I need to change it because like I be making chimichurri at home and it's just like
yo,
like
order it from Chris.
it's so good.
a mile and a half away from the house. I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
there to
so
get
good.
chimichurri. Yeah. Just
But-
sell that.
But the thing is, though, like that's the cool thing, though.
Yeah.
It's like we want people to come in, and I want them to come back.
Yeah.
I want them to come back. If they come in before a Diamondbacks game, I want them to come back at the late night happy hour. You know, before they head to Roosevelt Row.
I will commit to coming before and after games.
There you go. But that's the cool thing, though. I don't see a change. It's just. I'm just riding the roller coaster, man.
I love it.
And I want people to come in and try our food. It's like the way I describe to people. I want people to feel like they're sitting at my grandma's table because she's the one that like always fed me with growing up. And I'm like, okay, these items are very similar. I want people to feel the way I felt growing up.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass the mic to Sarah because I'm gonna go get another beer, and she can talk in my stead, and then I'll come back.
Oh my goodness. I will say too, like one thing Akil and I do is always eat pop-ups.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare that we're eating sit-down restaurants. We have toddlers, we have children. It's not convenient for us. So when we can, we do, but for the most part, we go and we enjoy other people's food. Also with barbecue, we want to eat your barbecue. Yes, it's a competitive thing in a sense. Like we want to taste what you have, but also the camaraderie. There's enough for everybody to be winning. I don't like the notion that we're the best, you're better than me.
Yeah.
That's not what we're here for.
Yeah.
There are so many good food pop-ups and food restaurants. Like there's room for us all.
There's an interesting kind of parallel between beer and barbecue because of it's sort of like working class origins, and so the beer industry is very collaborative. It's very like, what are you doing and how are you doing this and like what yeast are you using and what grain, like all this stuff. And from my very limited experience with the barbecue community, I'm like sensing a lot of the same. I mean, at the Sunday dinner, like you, Luke, and Jalen all kind of like vibed.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there was a lot of conversation about like seasonings and and techniques and all this stuff. And for somebody like Jalen, who's 23, 25 years old, coming right out of culinary school, like I bet he like learned a lot from you guys. And then obviously, so that's the thing that draws me so much to the barbecue community is that there's a clear parallel between what I know in the beer community and what and so that's man, if we could apply that to every like food community in Phoenix, like we already have one of the most underrated food scenes in the country in this city, but like, man, it's like pizza, Italian, the Mexican food. Like if everybody kind of just like, let's all come up together, like we'd be a power to contend with. Yeah, that's so cool. Well, sweet. I mean, I love that. What's your guys' plan? You're at Tempe Eats right now, but like, what's the goal? You have your eyes, your kind of mindset on something else.
For sure.
Another growth
Always.
level. What's the next thing?
Long term, we want a brewery.
Really? Hell yeah.
Beerded Barbecue is the training wheels, business-wise, for a brewery. We have our brewery name since 2019. Literally.
Yeah.
It's filed and everything. So we're really just trying to get, being business owners, entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
While taking care of an entire family. We got 5 kids. So we're doing all of this to get us there and, back where Akil can do something he really loves. He loves barbecue, but brewing is his passion. Excuse me. I'll let you speak more on that.
Yeah, for sure. Just to touch on the topic.
You guys shut up with 1 kid. You have 5 kids?
Yeah, yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's just one tonight. But
that's amazing.
let's just put this on record. Arizona absolutely has the best Mexican food and the best tacos. I don't care what anyone says.
I agree 100%. I mean, other than Mexico, obviously.
I did say America. Let's say America. We're gonna associate. But
someone told me once that Chicago had really good Mexican food.
What are they talking about?
I
live in
a lot of people. There's a lot of Mexican immigrants in Chicago, and I do not take that away from them at all. But Arizona is like the focus to me of
I would
Mexican
say like
food.
San Diego, but I would argue
Chicago definitely is one of the best culinary food scenes in our country.
incredible.
Top 3, hands down.
Yeah.
But we definitely have the best Mexican food here in Arizona.
Yeah,
I don't
I
care
agree.
what anyone says. But I love beer, and that is the goal. I tell everyone this. I ask them this question. I make great barbecue. But I make award-winning beer. I've made award-winning beer around that has
International.
that internationally has medal.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd be you can.
Yeah.
What would you prefer to do?
I mean, we talked about this. You brewed the fest beer that Ren House won.
Luke actually brewed the fest beer.
Okay.
Shout out Luke Warrendike. He brewed the fest beer.
Yeah.
He actually brewed the fest beer that won.
But my point is that like you have been involved with beers that have competed on an international scale.
Correct.
Beer styles that are wildly competitive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Including Spellbinder.
Absolutely.
And that's, I mean, people think craft beer, they think the Northwest, they think San Diego, they think Colorado. For some reason, Colorado's great beers, but I might be biased, but like Arizona is like competing more so year after year.
Arizona's getting better, but at the same time, I think the market for beer is flattening in a sense that we no longer have to ship beer.
Yep.
Barbecue sauce. We no longer have to ship barbecue sauce.
Breaking news.
Busting the sauna. Akil's get arrested. More at 10. We no longer have to do those things because they're all here.
Yeah.
The playing field has definitely leveled out. Is there better in other states? Sure, but the playing field is leveled out to where you don't have to go find it as much.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put this on record. When you guys open a brewery, anything I can do to help, marketing,
we definitely
PR,
we appreciate it.
Appreciate it. I'm in it because I live and breathe this community.
I appreciate it. We'll definitely be contacting you. So it's one of those things where that is the goal, but honestly, right now we're just focused on being the best employers that we can be. Besides our family, that's half the reason. I wanted to be, and I know Sarah shares the same philosophy, I wanted to be an employer that people wanted to stay with or go to. Like I want, because I know the struggle that people have working in the hospitality and restaurant industry in terms of like pay, in terms of hours, turnover, time off. I know half of that isn't due, half of that's due to the job, and some of it is on, the person themselves. But I know Sarah, like I said, we wanted to put our best foot forward so people would want to work with us and want to work for us and be happy about a place that they work.
I hear that.
So that's kind of also why we went into business, and we're going to keep going forward.
Love that.
But I'm going to circle back to the question I left, which was like the barbecue community in Arizona.
Yes.
I have a great memory. It's because I'm very neurotypical. The barbecue community in Arizona is an interesting one that I've followed for a long time. We're talking about me. I used to eat barbecue at the Pork on a Fork that was off of like the 17 and like Deer Valley up there, eating their sandwiches when Guy Fieri was raving about it back in like the 2010. I was like, I gotta go here because I always love barbecue, and it's definitely changed. From like the Little Misses and the Eric's family and the Caldwells, the heavy hitters out here in barbecue. And it's a very interesting community. I've had conversations with Little Miss owner. Why can't I remember his name? Scott. Why can't I remember? My bad, Scott. Shout out to you.
And you talk like everyone watches this.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We're going to make sure. I didn't know if this was a podcast that people watched or didn't watch. It's being filmed, so everyone knows this is being filmed. So I'm talking like I'm talking to people.
Yeah.
So I've had those conversations, and it's a very some are welcoming, some are not. This is what I will say. I'm gonna be a little provocative. The people that are doing barbecue in the state of Arizona right now, the best people that are doing barbecue are not at restaurants. They're at pop-ups. They're at people that are grinding every day that have not gotten there.
Yours isn't open yet, so.
But Nikki's was, so he's a part of that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna find better barbecue at pop-ups right now.
I think there's like the nature of it, right? Like when you have a restaurant, there's an inherent complacency to it. I'm not saying everyone does that, but there's an inherent like, this is what we do. Here's the menu.
Yeah.
Move forward.
Yeah.
Also, here's how you smoke something.
Whereas when you're a pop-up, you're like, every day is different.
Yeah.
And every cut of meat is different.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a hunger for the next thing.
Absolutely.
And I think when you start at a pop-up and then go to a brick and mortar, if you can retain that, you're dangerous.
Yeah.
And so I love what you're saying.
Yeah, so, I think it's great. And I'm in that group that are hungry, that are looking to be considered the best in the state or the top, or like being recommended, you know, that my aspiration, you know, I'm very confident in my food, and I want people to know that go out there and experience something that isn't just a brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Go experience the people that are doing this and trying to create something and build something, because you're gonna try great food.
Yeah.
So just keep like, that's my thing. Like, hey, you guys that have brick and mortars, we're coming for you. The next wave of people who want to achieve what you have is knocking at your door.
But that's how you continuously raise the bar.
I love
So, like,
competition.
yeah.
I love competition.
I love it. Okay.
On to warm up.
All right. So it's 20 questions. Feel free to elaborate or just give a quick answer. It's up to you.
Do you want us to go like back and forth?
Yeah, just you'll answer and hand it to him. We'll do all of them.
Okay.
So seems silly because I feel like I know the answer, but let's go with it. Your favorite food, like cuisine.
Ooh. Yeah, barbecue is probably it right there. Yeah.
Burgers.
I like pasta.
Italian. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Kind of a weird fun fact about you. Weird talent
Weird talent?
or weird whatever.
Oh man. Ooh, this is rapid fire. I got my first tattoo at 14, I think. 14. I know.
Oh my word.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how my mom allowed me to do it, but
Signed that permission slip, said
Yeah.
whatever.
Hey.
The three parents in this group are like, what? Yeah.
I got my first tattoo at 18 and was practically asked to get out my house. Shout out, Pops. Weird factoid about me. I
It'd
don't.
be weird, be unique.
Unique?
Yeah.
Fun
Unique,
fact.
fun, whatever. It doesn't have to be weird.
Weird.
Because like I can't think of anything right now. I recently just learned the best way to peel a kiwi. And that's when you cut both ends off and then you put a spoon underneath the skin and then you go around in a circle. Had no
And it
idea.
just slips right out.
And it slips right out.
Amazing.
Incredible.
Shout out my sister for putting me onto that.
My fun fact will always be that I lived across the street from Disneyland and would go like 4 times a week.
That's fun.
Also, privileged fact.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fun.
I'm being honest.
Okay, beer, wine, or spirits? I feel like I know the answer, but
dude, no, actually for me, spirits, man.
Yeah.
Spirits, yeah. I'm a big tequila and mezcal fan.
okay.
But I will still drink beer when I'm in Aura or something. So
Yeah.
quick and easy. Or Sauna, sponsored, you know. Thank you. Shout out Daniel.
Yeah, I didn't even mention that we're at Sana sensational beer.
But yeah, no, tequila and mezcal is my
Okay.
go-to for sure.
I feel like the answer has already been said throughout this whole time. Man,
A Pinot Noir?
how did you know?
He likes White Claw.
I'm a little more cultured than that. Give me Aperol Spritz at least. All right, you gotta give me. I'm a little more cultured than that. It's beer.
It's beer.
It's beer.
Love it. So your favorite spirit, your favorite tequila that do you have a favorite?
No, it's just straight up with a nice,
Amazing.
yeah.
Just on ice.
No, just shooter.
Yeah, you
Just a shooter, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like a good sipping tequila.
Ask me when I'm 30. That's when I'll do.
Fair enough.
Say he's gotta get a little.
Let me get it.
Don't forget
right.
the pinky eventually.
Your favorite beer
Me?
Oh, geez.
or beer style.
It's probably easier.
Lager all the way for sure.
Just like a clean American lager.
If we're gonna, my favorite beer, we're going with the champagne of beers. It's a high life all day.
That's what we drink all the time. We always have a case at
best.
the restaurant.
It's the best.
That's what we did.
Great.
Yeah.
Fish
I'm also
fry.
a light beer lover. I drink Big Spill pills.
You should say what your first beer love was when I first met you.
Was it PBR?
No, it wasn't.
What was it?
You don't even remember? How do I
No.
remember? Coffee Kolsch.
It was coffee Kolsch.
I drank so much coffee
This
cold.
was my gateway to beer because
Yeah.
I didn't really drink beer, and then I loved coffee, and so my friend's like, "You should try this," and yeah, here we are. I
I
love
drank
it.
a lot of coffee Kolsch by pool for a long time. Okay, sweet or savory?
I'm gonna say savory on that one. Yeah.
Savory for sure.
Savory.
I'm the sweet tooth, man. I'll eat a bucket of Nutella. Your favorite vacation you've ever been on?
This just makes me think of Pepto Bismol, man. A whole jar of Nutella. Yeah.
There's nothing Pepto Bismol about that. It is chocolate and Nutella.
No, but I'm saying the afterwards. The afterwards, man.
All right, fair enough. I don't do it anymore. That was like 14-year-old Johann.
Gotcha.
Bucket of Nutella. Yeah.
What was your question? I'm sorry.
Favorite vacation?
I took a solo trip to Kansas City once.
Okay.
It was a 3-day weekend. I just had it off. Went to a Kansas City Royals game, tried some barbecue, but I love...
Gates?
What's that?
Gates?
Yeah. Yeah, I had Gates, Q39 as well. But I loved the hospitality in Kansas City.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was
The weather's garbage, but
Me and my wife are debating right now. She's telling me what she thinks she knows is my favorite vacation. Going to Germany with Renhouse, shout out Renhouse, was phenomenal.
I bet.
And I gained, I think, like 5 pounds. I also...
A lot of potatoes and sausage, bro.
Not ton of sausage, ton of potato, but more so just so much beer. The amount of beer we all drank was insane. Like,
Yeah.
I know my director of brewing, he like did the calculations because like essentially like each location we drank like a liter or more.
Yeah. Did you go during Oktoberfest?
We did not go during Oktoberfest. We went in April.
Okay.
I do want to go back in October, September, October
End of
to experience Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
But not. My true favorite vacation, even though me and my wife got COVID on the trip, was 2019 when I proposed to her at Disneyland.
Hey, that's amazing.
Oh, that's so nice.
Love that.
It's a great trip. It was a great trip.
It was a great trip. Even though we got COVID.
Dude, before COVID was a thing.
Yeah,
We came
sounds like
home. We got engaged. Within 24 hours, I was bedridden in a hotel. Akil was like, I got to go out and meet the San Diego beer people. I'm like, I can't go. I have to stay here.
But what happened that night?
You also got sick. You were so sick. We could barely drive. My favorite was when we went to the DMV area, like 3 months before we got engaged, actually. If you know us, we like beer and baseball, so we go on a vacation. We see a new baseball field. We go to new breweries, and yeah, I enjoy that. I also really like the DMV area. Would never live there, but I like to visit there in the summer.
What is that?
Like
It's
Virginia, Maryland, DC.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was like,
I like history. I love
Department of Motor
Washington,
Vehicle.
D.C.
That's what I was like, that's a weird choice, but okay. No judgment.
I love going and sitting for hours.
Yeah.
Goddamn government workers, they're my favorite.
Damn vacation.
Okay, rain or sunshine?
Since we don't get it as much here, rain. I do like the rain. Makes me remember St. Louis. Yeah.
Rain. We need it. Gotta do the rain.
I'm a California girl. Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Everybody loves the sunshine.
Your favorite book?
Ooh, man. The one that always comes back around in my life is The Three Agreements.
Okay.
I love that one. It's just like a way to handle your day, like your life.
Love that.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
My
How to Brew by Chuck Papeza.
I actually do own that book.
So do I.
5th generation, by the way. My favorite book, it's called Bloods. It's a story of African American veterans during like World War II.
Cool.
It's really good. I
That's
enjoy
super
it
cool.
a lot.
One day I'm going to take all the answers from this question from all the episodes and just create a reading list and just hit it all.
I like
super
The Great
cool.
Gatsby. I've read that thing like 5
Yeah.
times.
Very cool. Camping or resort?
Oh, camping. Yeah, for sure, camping. Yeah.
For you.
I was like, that sounds like a 29-year-old's answer.
I'm a city boy. Give me a resort, baby. Give me a resort, baby. Take my bags. Give me the golf cart. You know what I'm saying? Is my dinner reservation set? Let's go.
Where's the massage?
Hey, the couple's massage outside by the waterfall. That's what I'm ready for.
You know, we could do like a hybrid glamping situation.
There you go.
I would never do that. I would never do that. I like both, but I'd probably opt for a resort, to be honest with you.
Beach.
We'll just do this in a couple years and then we'll reevaluate.
Yeah, I
Chris,
just
do you
went-
remember
I
you
just
were
went
camping?
Actually, you'll appreciate this. I just went camping this past weekend to the White Mountains in eastern Arizona, where there's wild hops that grow. I went with the Arizona Society of Homebrewers, and we harvested like 25 pounds of hops.
What? Probably Neo Mexicana.
Yep. And we all went back to the that's exactly what it was. And we all went back to the camp.
Nerd.
We all went back to the campsite and brewed a couple beers like on propane burners in the campground. It was super fun. So I love camping, but boy do I love a good resort. Heck yeah. All right, beach or forest?
Probably beach on that one. Yeah.
I'm gonna go beach only because I don't know what the hell's in the forest.
I told Akil I have to die in a beach city, so it's a beach for me.
Okay, this one's real nerdy. If you don't have an answer for it, that's fine. The next couple. Jedi or Sith?
I'm not nerdy. I'm gonna pass on that one.
We all passing?
We're going Sith.
Yeah!
We're not even
First
going.
one! First one!
We're not even going Sith. We're going non-canon Sith. Jar Jar Binks,
There we go.
Sith Lord.
That's what
Amazing,
We're doing.
amazing.
I'm gonna go Jedi.
We
I'm
get
gonna go
along.
Jedi.
We get along.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam or Frodo?
I'm gonna pass, dude.
You know-
I'm sorry.
When I say I'm a nerd, I'm a nerd,
Let's
guys.
do it, bro. I'm ready.
I'm going Sam.
Yeah.
I don't care if Frodo was the main character. I don't care if he was destined to take the ring to Mordor. I don't care.
Sam was the better character.
Sam
I
was a
agree.
better character, more emotion,
Yeah.
more. He actually cared for Frodo. Frodo
Agreed.
didn't care for anybody beside that ring, which is I know is the purpose
I
of the
know.
story. Like that, the ring makes you
That's why I
not
asked
care
this
about
question.
anyone.
That's why I asked this question.
But Sam,
I'm gonna answer with this: potatoes.
Yeah. Okay. Superhero you most identify with.
Ooh, I think that growing up, it was for sure Spider-Man. But since like Nikki's and Golden Oak, I've been feeling like very Iron Man
Okay.
building shit. You know?
Yeah.
That's where I've been.
I love
feeling.
that.
Yeah.
I love that.
superhero I most associate with. There's so many of them because I'm pretty nerdy. And or like, I gotta go with Reverse Flash because I want everyone to know Reverse. If you've never met Petty, he's the definition. Or Revenge. If you like, man, just know that Reverse Flash is the embodiment of revenge.
Fair enough.
And keep that in mind.
I love that. Spirit animal.
Man, I just had that question asked to me a couple days ago. I'm gonna have to say very similar to a lion.
Love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Heck yeah. The power. Love it.
It's quiet, calm, you know, and then
Yeah.
but then
Yeah.
Spirit animal.
I was gonna say something wild.
I ain't gonna say that. Nothing that wild. Honestly, probably a dolphin.
I love that.
Why? I also like to have a lot of fun. And dolphins have such a fun life. Getting fish, being who they are. They're just free. They just do what they like. I like to do that too. That's what my spirit animal would be. It'd be a dolphin. Spirit animal.
I'm a dog. We're friendly. We're loving.
Yeah.
Like,
Mine's golden retriever. Like I'm like you're my best friend. I just met you.
So
I
you-
love you.
Oh, I love everybody.
Yeah.
So Homeward Bound is like right up your alley.
I did love those movies. Go-to coffee shop order.
Oh, my house. Like it's a cold brew
what do
with
you- yeah,
vanilla cream. That's it.
Vanilla cream cold brew.
Yeah, that's
Love
it. That's it.
I dislike coffee
Ooh.
with a passion.
You can answer for me.
I'm going to go with a tea. Just give me a good tea. Actually, you know who's my favorite tea right now? We're going with Crete. Shout out Crete. Their Pog. It's phenomenal. Sarah's, because I order it all the time, is a iced latte, oat milk with lavender and vanilla.
That's a great choice.
It's amazing.
Go-to karaoke song.
Sober or not sober?
Not sober.
No, not sober.
Not sober.
Promiscuous Girl by Nelly Furtado is my not sober.
Seen her lately?
I love you so much.
That is my
Yeah.
drunk song. That is my drunk karaoke song.
I love it.
I have two. I go Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison, or Kanye West All Falls Down.
I'm gonna do Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks.
Yeah, I love it. The weirdest food you've ever tried.
I think the weirdest food was octopus when I took a trip down in Florida. Because they kept telling me like, oh, if like the legs are still alive, so like it could like stick on your throat. I'm like, okay,
No.
I'll still try though.
Okay. I don't like moving food. I don't want to eat food that moves. No thanks.
I don't know. I've had a lot of creepy crawlies. The most interesting I think is recently is like I'll do most recent. Shout out to Chef Devin. He won Chopped, and I was at his release party, and he gave everyone portions of each segment in Chopped.
Cool.
And for his dessert, he did
Squid?
something with tarantula.
No shit.
Yeah. Sorry for the people that didn't know there was tarantula in there. I didn't mean to tell you that.
I've never had spider before.
wasn't
That sounds
tarantula.
wild.
But he gave me one with like the tarantula on top, and I said, "I'm here for a good time, not a long time," and it was delicious.
That's amazing. That's incredible. I've never met anyone who's had tarantula.
Well, there was like
I would not eat that.
There's like 70 people that did. Sorry, guys.
They didn't know about it.
I don't really have an explorative palate, to be honest with you. I am white and I grew up eating chicken nuggets. So my cousins are from Japan, actually. They would take me to try new stuff. So I would say they took me to like sashimi and they gave me a big sushi roll with a fat eel on top.
Yeah.
That's probably as weird as it gets for me.
Fair enough.
It was awful experience.
Okay, so here's a deeper one. Historical or fictional character that you want to have a beer with. Ooh.
I know this may be typical for somebody to say, but Anthony Bourdain. I think that his way of like approaching his life and like he's going through different lives, phase in his life too, being a chef, turned into a TV guy. That I just want to pick his brain and just like the traveling. Like whenever I think about Anthony Bourdain, I'm not thinking about the food, but I'm thinking about like his advice in life and all that stuff. That's
You are the first person I've interviewed that said that.
oh
So
really?
It's not
oh wow!
that we- it's not that
wow!
common. Yeah.
Wow! I thought. Oh,
That's a great choice.
thank you.
That's a great choice.
We love Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
One person to have a beer. Honestly, like I've never actually thought about this question, and I'm thinking about it in either do I want to go like a happy route or do I want to go like a sad route? I'm probably gonna go with. We're gonna go nonfiction. My favorite TV show, Game of Thrones. We're going Sir Gregor Clegane. We're going the Hound.
The
Only
Hound.
because I know he can put down
Sandor.
some beers.
Sandor.
Sandor.
Gregor was the mountain.
You're right. Sandor.
I got you, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Sandor Clegane.
Yeah.
Because I know he can put down some beer, and we're going to have a good time.
I also like his whole character arc.
Oh, by far, besides Theon Greyjoy, written amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
Theon Greyjoy had really
The highest highs and the lowest
in
lows.
the lowest.
Yeah.
The Hound, he had some
Yeah,
high
yeah,
highs
yeah.
and he had some low lows.
Yep.
But I don't even got them because he can put down some beer,
I love it.
and we're gonna have a hell of a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the sake of time.
Sarah's gonna say no.
I don't know.
It's a tough question. Okay, this one's easier. Favorite ice cream flavor? I like to swing from difficult.
So, this local grocery store in St. Louis has this like strawberry, like chocolate dip. Like you had the actual strawberries and the chocolate chips inside. Yeah, they discontinued it during COVID, but I still miss that ice cream.
Love
But
that.
every day would probably be just like Rocky Road.
Rocket. Okay.
This is my plain Jane answer. I like vanilla.
Yeah.
Don't come at me.
Hey man, simplicity is sometimes the best.
Simplicity is great. If you want to jazz it up, I like vanilla bean.
It's like a three-way tie between
Yeah.
chocolate, mint and chip, and cookies and cream for me.
Yeah,
I'll do like one scoop of one and of the other.
yeah. No, that's fair. Ben and Jerry's ruined this question for me because like they have like the craziest flavors, and so for me it's Tonight Dough. It's the Jimmy Fallon one that has like everything in it. It has like cookie dough and
pretzels,
Oreos,
chips,
and it has
right?
like everything in it. And I love
Pretzels,
yeah.
chips. It's got so much anything.
All right, and we'll finish off with your latest favorite TV show. Like, what are you into lately?
What did I just finish? I just finished The Paper, the new like The Office like spinoff.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I love the Office.
But it's like the reviews say it's like The Office. The first season let it the second season.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool. I'm into. Exactly. And I'm like, cool. I'll watch the second season.
There it is.
Wasn't a bad
Love
bad
it.
show. Yeah.
Recent TV
or
shows.
of all time, if you have one.
Oh God.
Most people don't have an all time.
Oh my God, recent. I honestly haven't even been watching a lot of TV recently. We've been pretty busy. I've been pretty busy. And we have kids. You know, it's hard to find time to watch some TV. But the most captivating show that I have watched recently, it's definitely anime. Like I said, I'm a nerd. It's anime for sure. The last thing that I really got into, it was called damn it. There's so much anime in my head right now that I'm thinking about. But
That's why you and Tyler get along.
man, honestly, I don't care what anyone says. Solo Leveling is fantastic. I don't care about the haters.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
I like Succession.
Okay.
I like Succession a lot. Specifically
So
Siobhan.
you're a Star Wars fan. So for me, it's Andor.
Oh.
Okay.
Top tier.
Top tier. Andor is top tier.
Top tier.
Honestly, like I said,
Watch Andor.
one of the last movie that was good was Rogue One.
Yeah.
Why did we
Same
need
writer.
7 through 9?
Same writer, director, everything.
I don't need 7 through 9. This 10th is going to be impossible. I want people to know.
Yeah.
Don't have your hopes up for whenever.
I just want a
Christmas
Darth
comes.
Bane movie. That's what I want. I
You
want a
want
Darth Bane movie. That's what I want.
We all want.
I'm sure Disney will give you what you want.
All right.
No, they will not.
Disney will give you what people
Kathleen
will pay for.
Kennedy will not give me what I want ever. All right. Well, thank you guys. I really
Close out
appreciate
with something.
all of you. Yeah. You wanna
Close out with
you wanna
something.
give us a one-liner? I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Just like what's going on, you know?
How do you feel about turning 30 soon?
Oh man, you know.
Best decade of your life.
You know,
It is the new 20s.
I start carrying Tums in my bag.
Yeah. Dude, I take
hangovers.
fiber and multivitamins every day, bro.
Every morning.
That's what
Every
it's all
morning.
about.
I sleep with
36.
mouth tape and
You sleep with mouth tape?
yeah, it works.
I heard it's
That
awesome.
hostage tape.
I heard it's awesome.
It works. The REM sleep I get.
Amazing. Well, I thank you guys so much for being a part of this. We'll We'll do a lot of fun stuff together. Yeah, you got
absolutely.
something to
Okay, what's
say.
this?
Hit me with it.
I said everyone should have something last to say.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Like
Okay.
like your last words or remarks on the
Yeah.
situation.
Well, I mean, and we could give it back to Chris too
Yeah, I
for
don't
this,
wanna
but
talk
like,
about my REM
no.
cycle.
Tell us something fun that you have coming up, or promote yourself, promote your business. When are you at? You know, what's the plan?
You know, it changes day by day, but the team we have at Golden Oak is pretty incredible. We have Grant, our director and executive chef, TJ, our operations manager.
What's
and
your role?
I'm one of the co-owners.
Co-owners.
So David and I just handle like the financial side, but you'll still see us in the
Sure.
restaurant, touching tables, bussing tables. Like we play all roles.
Owner operator.
Exactly. Yeah.
My favorite thing.
And I'm excited to have that. You know, the sooner the better. I've had a goal since I was 20 to open up a restaurant before I was 30. So time is ticking. Time is ticking.
I love it. Well, we'll definitely we'll do a whole bunch of stuff
Right.
when that's coming up. So Golden Oak. What's the Instagram? It's just Golden Oak Barbecue.
Golden Oak BBQ Tap. Yeah, and then you can find us on Facebook on that and our website. So keep an eye on that. We'll make our announcement soon on when we're going to open.
Love it.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I'm looking forward to leaving my full-time job to take barbecue full-time.
Amazing.
Yep. Yeah, no, we're really excited. We are exploring another fixed location that hopefully works out soon. Stay tuned. We're trying. So, yeah, you know, we really want everyone to be able to eat bearded barbecue.
Well, I'll put this out there too. I've helped them with a little bit of PR. I'm planning on helping more. So when you guys are ready, you guys want me to try to get some TV crews out, whatever. I don't charge for that. I'm happy to help.
Yeah. For me, Sarah already said kind of what could be going on with us, but you know, come visit us. We're at Tempe Eats.
Yes.
And
It's a southern.
Mill and Southern, Thursday through Sunday, 11 to 8 or 11 till sellout, because it's barbecue. It could go.
Yes.
And for me, this is a call to anyone. Come try the barbecue. I got the best in the state. Drops mic.
Thank you guys. Super fun. What a good group. And yeah, well,
Damn, this is.
it's a hard magnet.
Whoa, Jesus.
See you guys.
We-